Welcome to Let's Talk About It. A podcast gives a platform for real talk, real people, real topics, real conversations. Please subscribe, like, comment, enjoy this journey, and enjoy this ride. Welcome to this week's episode. Welcome everybody to Let's Talk About It. A podcast gives a platform for real talk, real people, real topics, real conversations. Today we have a special episode right now. We are talking about living kidney donors. My former guest Cindy Berry back. She is an active living single kidney donor. She gave her kidney. What year was that?
2017.
2017 to her brother John Gilly. Unfortunately, it only lasted for 2 years. We're going to talk about John a little bit. John is on the living kidney donor list, and and put it like this. I'm going to tell you something about the living kidney donors. Okay, there's matter of fact, people that's waiting right now. There's over 103,000 people are currently on a national transplant listing. 87% of the people waiting for kidneys since mid 2024. It's a lot of people, a lot of people waiting on that list. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let Cindy talk, but it may be asking a lot. Yes, we are asking for a kidney for her brother John. She's gonna explain. We're gonna do a little background story again on how it came about. So Cindy, let's tell the audience here about just a brief summary of why you gave him the kidney and why it failed, right, and why we're here today.
All right, so the process started when my brother had lost his kidney function. He had no idea that he had kidney issues. He got sick, went in the ER, and they told him that his kidneys were not working at all. Just boom, his whole life changed in that split second. He was in the hospital. They gave him medications, and then it started the process of dialysis. Dialysis was very hard on my brother. There's been a few times we almost lost him. I was actually in the hospital one time when he flatlined while we were going through the process of me getting checked out to be a living kidney donor. Mm-hmm. I remember, when he was in a coma, just sitting beside him saying, "Your sister's got you. Your sister's got you. Come out of this. I've got you. Mm-hmm. I'm going. I have this gift for you, and it's going to work out, and just make it through this." And he ended up making it through it. A few months later, we had our surgery. It was a success right out the gate. The surgical team told me, just like in the first interview you did, one behind the iron. Started working immediately. It was amazing. So brother had that kidney for about 2 years. He developed some medical issues that were beyond his control. Had to have major surgery to fix that medical issue. And it put a lot of stress and strain on the kidney that I donated, and he lost it. It's very hard. It was very hard. Ohio State prepared me as a living kidney donor with the psychological evaluation of I could go through that process of it being a loss. And then I was sitting there thinking, back to that when I was talking to the psychologist, and we were talking about what if he loses it. So Ohio State did help mentally prepare for that, and I'm thankful and grateful for that. But it's still hard. It was hard on him because he's like, my sister gave this to me, gave me this gift, and I lost it. I remember he called me real upset, and he's like, I just didn't know how to talk to you because I felt so bad. And I told him, it was out of your control. there's nothing you could do about it. You know, he had to have heart valves replaced, and you know, he had an infection that was ravaging his system. He had to have medicine in order to live. So he couldn't help that.
Over 103,000 was on this waiting list.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot of people are waiting for, like, you know, deceased members to get their organs. You don't have to be deceased. You can go through the whole process. You can be a living kidney donor. You know, Cindy here is a living kidney donor, and her body, her life is totally fine. And we're going to give you a total of 6,466 people became living organ donors. This is kidneys, lungs, and liver in 2022. You know, it's a slight raise. It was a slight raise from 2021. The all-time record is 7,389 in 2019. This is right before COVID. So, like, people are giving kidneys, and they're giving lungs, they're giving livers. You know, you can live with that. Now, Cindy,
Yeah.
you know, the National Kidney Foundation, how important was that for you when you was dealing with this with your brother?
Oh my goodness. I applied to a program that they had that helped with transportation, helped with food, helped with travel, helped with lodging for those that are choosing to be a living kidney donor. I live in South Carolina. The surgery was at Ohio State University. So their help was tremendous. I had to stay near the hospital for a period of time after surgery so they could monitor me. You know, that's not cheap. It's not cheap. Then out of surgery, you know, you go right into, okay, I got to watch what I'm eating immediately. I've got to make sure I'm eating this, eating that. I'm watching my sodium level. Sodium's huge as a living kidney donor. Getting your fluids is huge for a living kidney donor. But they stepped up. They took care of my lodging. They took care of my daily food. They sent me a card to use. They took care of my flight home. They're amazing, absolutely amazing. I'll be forever grateful for that because that really helped me at that point in time to be able to do that for my brother.
The National Kidney Foundation, you know, donating a kidney does not affect a person's life expectancy. Does not affect it. You know, I got living proof right here. Studies show that people who donate a kidney tend to outlive the average person in this population of this world. But they do it with a good diet, exercise, and a lot of water. Because God knows, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we need to drink more water.
Definitely.
Definitely on that one. If you want to know more about this, if you're not, like, you know, if you don't want to take our word for it and stuff like that, you know, you can go on, you can follow this information right here, and it will guide you through all the information about giving a kidney. You can contact them directly. But and back to your brother John.
Yeah.
You know, he's not going through good right now. I'm assuming. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, they had this surgery at the Ohio State. You know, if you are, and also if you want to know more about John's case, you can contact the Ohio State Transplant, and all the information is right here. You know, you get all the information. You know, we'll give you Cindy's info later on. You can contact her as well. This is, you know, it's a big ask we're asking you here.
Yeah,
you know, something like for you to think about. You know, I know a lot of people, we're not asking for money or nothing like that.
It's a big decision.
It's a big decision in your life. You know, I understand, you know, Cindy made her decision because that's her brother.
Yeah.
I get it. You don't know John. You know, I'm going to do the best I'm going to do the best I can, like, you know, and you know, and get this message out. And so, you know, we're asking for help if you know anybody and stuff like that. But living as a single kidney donor, that is you. Yeah. And you are a kettlebell trainer, certified trainer. You know, she does work out a little bit insane sometimes. Like, you know, if you follow her on TikTok and Instagram, I'm not gonna say anything. but she is uh, a living kidney donor. But you also have an app right now, right, that you're promoting.
Yes.
Good, clean living, exercising, a good balanced diet. Those are the three things single kidney donors know they exercise right now. They actually go through right now. And let's talk about your app, so
Yeah,
you can help
definitely.
out other single kidney donors as well. They can follow you, follow what you do, because you're amazing at what you do. Even though
Thank
she
you.
does go a little bit too hard, I tell her sometimes, but that's besides the point. But ladies and gentlemen, Cindy is a single kidney donor. She's living with one kidney. She also is a kettlebell trainer. Again, I'm going to tell her to calm down because she does a little bit too hard. But she is one of the best certified trainers right here in South Carolina. She has an app that she is promoting good healthy living, good diet, exercise, everything that that you need, that the National Kidney Foundation recommends for someone who has one kidney. She has one kidney. So Cindy, tell us something about some of the things on your app that can help other kidney donors who's living with one kidney, that can help them out. They can get in contact with you. You're living this lifestyle, which National Kidney Foundation is promoting. Good diet, exercising, because you are one of the best certified trainers in South Carolina. Tell us something about your app, right, and where they can find out, and where they can join your app.
I'm so excited to be introducing my app to everybody. I've been working with the local community for a while now. I'm 100% natural. One, I'm a living kidney donor. Two, I like being natural. Just a healthy lifestyle of eating correctly, and exercising. So my app is developed for all levels, all ages, and I have a variety of plans depending on your goals, to help you reach those goals and what you like. So when you email me at buildandburnforlife@gmail.com, I will send you an intake form where you'll fill in medical, because I need to know if you've had injuries, if you have medical issues, things you like to eat, things you don't like to eat. We'll get your caloric intake, what you're supposed to have every day, get your macros set. And I will be sending meal ideas. I send recipes. You get 3 recipes a day, for 7 days a week, that you can pick and choose the things to try, nutrition wise, which is amazing. They're amazing and they're easy. It'll make a grocery list for you. It'll also track your food. So it has a great food tracker. It has everything that you eat in this tracker. So to help you stay on track. It's amazing.
Cindy, can they? So if somebody want to reach out and ask questions about being a kidney donor, they can email you at Build a Burn.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
I can tell you right now, you can email her about there at 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 her email. Also, if you're still interested, helping her brother John. It's something. Again, I know it's a lot to ask.
Yeah. It's a
I
lot.
get it. I know it's a lot to ask, but we're trying to get this message out there, especially right for other kidney donors, for living kidney donors right now. They're telling everybody to have a good diet. You can live with one kidney. For people who do have it, she has an app. She's a great fitness trainer. She's in phenomenal shape. Reach out to her. I mean, she might be able to help you out. If you have any questions about her brother John, definitely reach out to her, or reach out to here at Ohio State. That if you want any information about him, this and that, we can go through that as well. You can also give donations to other kidney places. You can go to the American Kidney Fund. Fighting on all fronts. They actually match everything you do by 3 times. Like 97 cents off the dollar goes to the patients or the programs as well. So if you don't want to donate, to John, you can donate to the American Kidney Foundation or the National Kidney Foundation. A lot of people need it.
They do.
As of kidneys, over 100,000 people as of in the middle of 2024 are on this list, and John is one of them. I'm not, I'm not really asking you to like pick and choose or stuff like that. But we are talking for John. But if you know someone else you want to do that for, it's even great for them.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
for listening to us. Again, John, I know you're watching this. This is for you, buddy. And for all the kidneys out there, all for people, if any of the people, of 100,000 people on this kidney donor list, you're listening, and I mean, we got your back. We're trying to get as many donations and many kidneys to you guys, or lung or organs, all type of organs to you guys. We got your back. Everybody have a good week, a good day. We'll see you next time on Let's Talk About It. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the show. Please like, subscribe, comment. Stay tuned next week for another exciting episode on Let's Talk About It.